So I don't understand how this works. How does this work? Why isn't it... I don't understand anything in the world. I don't understand anything in the world. All I know is that my webcam's going, but it doesn't seem to be recording. Hello, my legion of art nerds! And today, we're going to be talking about questions! Woo! And I'm here saying stuff I don't even know what to do or say. I'm like kind of nervous. I've never done anything like this before, and I have a bad camera and a bad audio. Yeah, okay, so here we go. So I want to make a video to basically say thank you to everybody because I wanted to make a video of like celebrating 10,000 subscribers, and I went to bed last night with 9,000. Now I have over 11,000, so I don't really know what happened. I guess my Mettaton animation really I don't know, kicked it up a notch or something. But so I guess I'm already late. So instead of a 10,000 rating mark, this is actually going to be an 11,000, I suppose. I just want to say thank you very much. I mean, I've only been a part of YouTube, posting videos and everything for just 4 months starting tomorrow, and I had no idea I was ever gonna make this many subscribers in such a little amount of time. I was planning to do like a Q&A video from the very beginning, when I hit 10,000 subscribers, but I expected to get 10,000 way later. Like, I was thinking like I wouldn't even make 1,000 in a few months, and I've made 10,000, so it's pretty amazing. And so far I've already, I don't know, I really like the community on YouTube a lot. People here are they're so interested in learning how to improve on their skills in art and everything, and I love it. And one of my favorite things to do is to give people advice and stuff like that. So don't ever hesitate to ask me if you want any advice or anything. Just understand that I have quite a bit of messages and I can't always get to you, but I want to try. But yeah, so I just want to say thank you so much. I love the people on YouTube, and I've never like felt so connected with an audience before. So it's really special. But anyways, enough of that. So, celebrate my 10,000 subs, or 11,000. Let's do a Q&A, because that's what I said I was going to do. So, these questions are from both DeviantArt and YouTube. So here we go. Alright, so first question, what do you look like? I look like me! I know I'm not too much to look at, but yeah, this is all you get. How often do you draw? If I could, I would probably draw every day. But life, you know, work, family, holidays really got in the way. What tools do you use? So, I use a Wacom Intuos 5 tablet, and it's the best thing in the world. I love it so much. And as for the program, I use Photoshop Elements 11. What first got you into art? Well, when I was really little, like, I would see my older sister, Caitlin or Kat Gerwig, drawing, and, you know, being the little sis, I was like, I want to be an artist too! And so, I started drawing out of inspiration to her, and my mom also had a lot of help with that. So I was kind of born into a house of musicians and artists, and even though I know music very well and I play the violin, art is the one that like captured me, and it's just been going through like that. Do you plan on making more tutorials in greater detail? Why, yes. Yes, I do, and in a lot of stuff, so stay tuned, guys. What else do you do with your art? I take commissions. I'm a huge freelancer, so I do that stuff, but my biggest thing with it is I probably sell my art prints at conventions. Not my Undertale stuff, though, because Toby Fox doesn't like that, and I completely respect the guy, so I don't sell my Undertale stuff. Sorry, guys. Next question. How does your work affect you on a personal level? Well, art's practically my whole life, especially these days. I mean, it's like my lifeblood, man. It's my DNA. It's what keeps me going every day. Why Walking Melons AAA? Or why Walking Melons? Well, in 8th grade, when I was just shorter than I already am, I'm really short, guys, I was in the grocery store with my Nintendo DS, and I was playing picture chat with, I believe, my little brother, and we were doing something called picture roleplay, where you kind of roleplay as a character but with pictures. And I didn't know what character to do because I didn't have any original characters too much back then. And we were in the grocery store, so I kind of looked around and I saw a cantaloupe, and I'm like, I'll just make a melon person. So I drew a cantaloupe, gave him stick arms, stick legs, and made him into a character named Melon Man. Ever since then, me and my older sister kind of kept that up, and every once in a while, whenever it's convenient, and we made a little comic together called Melon Man, and thus the name Walking Melons came from that. It's basically me and her creation thing, but I'm the one that initially made the character Melon Man. But yeah, so Melon Man, or Walking Melons, is a reference to mine / Caitlin and mine's character called Melon Man that walks, if you can put that together. Is Metatron a guy or a girl? I get this question a lot. I don't know why people are asking me. So let me just break it down for you guys. Alright, so really badly unproportionate figure of a guy and a girl, right? It's very obvious which one's which, right? So let's add some more detail. What? He's a bro! What? Did you go to school for art, or are you self-taught? I am all self-taught. I haven't had an official art class in my entire life, with the exception of one. 2 semesters ago, I took a drawing 1 class, or an entry-level drawing 1 class from my community college, and just for an easy A. So it didn't teach me too much. It didn't really teach me much at all. It did teach me a little bit, but it didn't teach me how I got to where I am today. Did you have regular artist problems like art blocks and style changes, etc.? Well, yeah, I don't think anybody's ever exempt from that, no matter how good you are. But yeah, I get art blocks every once in a while, and technically your style constantly changes and evolves on its own. It's kind of unavoidable, and I wouldn't suggest holding it back either, because that's how your own original style develops. How long does it take you to draw? Well, these days, for a digital painting, I don't know if anybody pays attention in the time spot of how often or how long it takes for each painting, but usually it takes me about 4 to 5 hours, usually 6 at the max, but of course sometimes I go over if it's like a much more detailed character or picture or something like that, such as with my Undyne picture. It took me 8 hours to do that one, and my Mettaton Neo picture, I believe, took me like 6. How old are you? I am 21. How long have you been drawing? I have been drawing since pretty much as early as I could pick up a crayon and start scribbling on my mother's walls. She wasn't too happy about it then, but it was worth it. I knew it'd pay off in the end. What do you do to become better at art or practice? Well, being as I'm self-taught, I didn't have any teachers or classes. And so basically how I learned was using references. And when I say reference, I do not mean copy or steal or trace. Don't do any of that. That's not using references correctly. I mean like looking off of a picture and like learning off of it. So just for an example with the face, look at like how the eyes link up to the ears and how they're parallel, but yet the ears are slightly lower. You know, they're not completely aligned, like say where my glasses go, or like how much space there is between the nose and the mouth, or like the chin and the lips, or how the eyes fit on the face and how the cheekbones frame the eyes. Like, you want to study things on your own by looking off of other people's artwork, or even better yet, real life, and learn off of how to try to understand a form and how things work. And so you learn off of that to try to understand it, and you apply it to your own artwork. And that's pretty much how I learned. So I would study artwork or real life things and just try to apply it to my own work. That's literally, it is the key to all art, is references. It's not cheating. Don't let anyone ever tell you that, like, different, because plus if you go into an art class, you will be looking at references. You're going to look at cubes and squares and spheres and stuff like that, and you're going to draw them. That's the exact same thing as referencing. So if anybody tells you that referencing or using reference is cheating, or that you're not a good artist if you need a reference, they can never be more wrong. They're incredibly important to learning, and that's how I learned. So yeah. What are your thoughts of the Grim Reaper? You know, I haven't met him yet, and I hope not too soon. But I bet he's a pretty busy guy, you know. Pretty straightforward choice in a job career. Will you marry me? No, I won't, but that's sweet of you. Thank you very much, sir. Or man. What's your favorite kind of pie? Probably French silk pie. And I like blueberry pie a lot, and I also really like pumpkin pie. I knew I was gonna get a question like this. Do you want to build a snowman? You know? That would be really fun. I would love to, but I live in the desert and it never snows here. In fact, I could go outside in just a t-shirt and be completely fine. Because I live in Arizona. Yeah, it's hot here. What inspires you to draw? Well, a lot of what inspires me is video games or things that I really like, such as Steven Universe or video games, or other artists or something like that. What do you have the most trouble drawing? I really despise feet. Yeah, I hate them. And for some reason, I really have a lot of trouble drawing Papyrus for some reason. That's probably the reason why I haven't gotten a speed paint video of him yet. I'm sorry. Don't worry, there will be a speed paint of him, I swear. He's one of my favorite characters. But I don't know why, he just does not come naturally for me to draw. Even though I can't draw him, I don't know. I have a hard time with him. But I love that guy. What are you a huge fan of except for Undertale? So basically, what can we expect to see next from you? Well, believe it or not, Undertale was not my absolute favorite game. Even though I do love it, and I love the characters and everything, I am a huge fan of Steven Universe. So you will definitely see more Steven Universe art. Nintendo, but I like everything from Sony, Microsoft, to Nintendo, and all the in-betweens, like 2K games and Ubisoft and blah blah blah. And expect to see a lot of Nintendo art. What good ways are there for artists to get themselves known? That's a really good question, because I don't even really know. Okay, so do you take commissions? Yes, I do. In fact, I'll provide a link to my commissions page on DeviantArt in the description below. Do you take requests? No, I don't take requests, I'm sorry. Who's your favorite YouTuber? That's hard to say. I really like a lot. I really love Aaron and Danny from Game Grumps. I also really like Markiplier. And as far as artists go, I don't know a lot of speed paint artists on YouTube yet, because I haven't really looked around and I haven't even been on that long to really meet a bunch. But I really like Kiwi Bird. They are an incredible artist. They have more of like a semi-realistic painting style than me. I'm more cartoony and like anime-ish, at least is what I've been told. But yeah, Kiwi Bird, they have like this really cool semi-realistic art style. Super cool. If you haven't checked them out, please do, because they're just amazing. And Bird is spelled with a Y. But yeah, they're awesome. I love them. Do you do traditional art as well? Why, yes, I do. I do in fact do traditional art. In fact, you can see one right here. I don't know, whatever side of the screen that is. But yeah, I like to do ink, like this one, and I like to do pencil, like that one. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys liked my video, I guess. Thank you so much again for the 10,000 or 11,000 subscribers, because it's pretty, wow, I'm just surprised, honestly. I don't know, I really like people on YouTube a lot. Like when I would watch videos of like, say, Markiplier making, you know, video shoutouts and everything to their fans, or him to his fans and everything, and how like he gets so like emotional and everything. I never really understood that until I came to YouTube and actually like kind of understood now, or understand now, grammar, right? But because it's like, I don't know, people are so genuine and excited to expand upon their art skills, and like, I mean, I've been on DeviantArt for years, and I got a little bit, but I never really felt like the genuine connection between people, and I never ever would have ever thought that I would be one of those artists that people actually look up to. So it's like such an honor to be an inspiration for other artists and to help them out. Like, please ask me for like advice if you want. I always love giving advice, and I always give the biggest and bestest responses I can. And if you do, it'd probably be better if you send me like a note on DeviantArt or a private message on YouTube, because that way I will in fact get it. Where if you put it in the comments, it kind of gets drowned out. But so if you're not a part of the Legion of Art Nerds, I suggest you click subscribe button and join our Legion. Be one of us. Mwahaha. So yeah, bye guys.